Bitcoin spikes to 70K, then gets rejected. Is that the end of the relief rally, or are we just getting started? Let's find out. Welcome back to FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Right now it's about 3:20 p.m. Eastern time, and the price of Bitcoin is currently at $67,713. We're gonna start off with the weekly chart here. Right now we're having just an indecisive wick right now. This candle closes in the next 3 days and 4 hours. Stochastics still look the same. They look low. We look like we're going here sideways. I've been telling you guys, maybe we're creating another bear flag, kind of like how we did up here, and getting prepared to do a bigger move down. You guys know I do have this in a head and shoulder pattern with the measure move taking us down below 30K. With this wick that happened a couple of weeks ago, we already did half of the measured move. It's possible that we do continue down. We head over to the 4-day chart. We see that the stochastics RSI look like they want to roll over. The 21 moving average is crossing down on the 200 moving average. That's bearish. It looks like once this 21 moving average catches up to price range, we might dip down here. What could save us is if we could get back above this 200 moving average, but that's currently at 83,258. We're a little bit far for that. On the 2-day chart, this is where I have the bear flag, and this breaks us down pretty much to about 43K. Now yesterday we were getting a big move up, and I was telling you guys, let's not get too excited just yet, because all we're really doing is just getting back into the bear flag pattern. Unless we could really break above this with strength, possibly above this 50 moving average, I wouldn't get too happy about this bigger move up. I told you guys we would have resistance around 69, 70K, and just like that, we were rejected pretty much at 70K. We fell back down to 66K. We're trying to see if we can make our way back up to 68K now, but we're having a little bit of trouble. We head over to the daily chart. You can see that we did not get above this 21 moving average. What we did was that we spiked up to 70K, then came back down below the 21 moving average. That to me, guys, is bearish. We have to get above this 21 moving average with strength. If not, right now, this is the resistance at 67,993. Let's call it 68K. The stochastics look like they do want to roll up. Let's see what ends up happening with today's candle. If we can make it back up here and go towards this 50 moving average, maybe I could get a little bit more convinced that we're doing a bigger move. That 50 moving average is currently at 79,248. On the 22-hour chart, we already spiked up along the stochastics RSI. We're about to get toppy here. We got rejected off the 50 moving average. On the 8-hour chart, stochastics are getting toppy here. Again, we got rejected off the 80 moving average. Let's see if maybe on the stochastics RSI we could just go here sideways and see if we could get above this 80 moving average. If we could get above this 80 moving average, we could fight to go towards this 100 moving average at 73K. Now on the 4-hour chart, stochastics look like they want to go down. We got rejected here on the RSI. We're slowly making lower highs here on the RSI. This kind of looks like we're flagging out a little bit. I would like the 4-hour stochastics RSI to reset and stay above this 21 moving average. If we could do that, then I feel like we could make a healthy move up at least towards this 200 moving average at $73,075. I would like us to get above that 200 moving average, but at least I think we can make a move towards that 200 moving average. If we go to the 1-hour chart, yesterday I gave you guys here multiple patterns. I gave you guys a flag, a falling wedge. The one that ended up winning was the falling wedge. We ended up getting that spike after that. This measured move here takes us to about 71,483. Now that I reworked it yesterday when I gave it to you, I think it was going to about 73K. When I saw this spike up, I was like, wow, we're about to make that move up, but we got rejected right away. So we're just following this falling wedge, and as you can see, we're still tracing it. The new measured move, like I said, takes us up to about 71,400. So that's technically still in play. The stochastics RSI are looking pretty healthy here. It looks like we're still going to make a move up. So this could be the next possible play, but we have to get above this 21 moving average. If you could see right here, we got rejected and we have not been able to make it back up. If we could get above that 21 moving average, I do expect this falling wedge measure move to play out. And on the 15-minute chart, we see here that the stochastics are getting toppy. The RSI looks like it wants to roll over. We are above the 21 and the 200 moving average, which is bullish, but we're getting rejected off this 50 moving average. Right now, we have a possible flag here. We also have a possible inverted head and shoulder. So the measured move to this, if this flag breaks out or this inverted head and shoulder breaks out, we could go up to about $69,107. But the stochastics are kind of toppy. We would have to drag here for a little bit. So right now, guys, overall, I feel like we're stuck between 65K and 70K. Bitcoin really has to show me that it has the strength to get above 70K for me to believe some type of relief rally is going to happen. If we keep on getting rejected at 70K or lower, I expect us to go down and retest 62K, 60K, and possibly lower. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.